Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to a misty, it's a fog mist, but a misty Monday the 16th of August. Isn't that crazy? We're halfway over August already. Look at the color of leaves changing already. My little leaf collection down here just keeps getting larger, and the weeds keep getting bigger. Didn't get that lawn mowed yesterday. All right, let's bounce off to work. Wow, that just like blacked you out.
I'd be in the dark.
Yeah.
That would work good if you could just come out here and take a nap.
Oh yeah. It's nice and sunshiny here in Vancouver, though.
Yes, they don't have no fog.
None at all. If they did, it's long since burned off.
Yeah.
Well, Mama, that Monday rolled back around again.
It did. It came awfully fast.
I don't know how it keeps doing that.
Me either.
All right, Mama. Have a wonderful Monday.
You too, sweetie.
All right, love. You see you. Bye.
I love you.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Check it out. It's another one of the OG Spyders. This is an 08 Spyder GS standard foot brake. I just did a 30K service on it. Everything looks real nice on her. Kind of getting she'll make it through the season. I don't know how much she drives. It may last a couple seasons, but her rear tires right at the 50%, and the fronts are at probably about 60% left. Good old gals, these old GS's. They're not bad to work on either. Everything's probably more exposed on these than any Spyder. You don't have to take them apart to do a service on them, you know. Well, you do, kind of, but not to the extent you do on anything else. I'm pretty sure I know the original owner of this. It was a husband and wife. The Spyders were twins. And they had a cool story. They've been riding for years. I tell you, this is kind of cool. She's such a doll. And God, I haven't seen them in a while either. But I don't know if they even ride anymore. But anyway, years ago when they were young, he had something like a DT400 and stuff, and they rode together a lot. She enjoyed going for the rides, and one day I think they were in their car or something. They were coming home, and she sees this. I think it was a Yamaha DT175 or maybe a 125. Sees it for sale sitting in somebody's front yard, you know, near their house. So she goes home with, I may not have the whole story perfect here, but I got the gist of it. So anyway, they get home, and I guess they're sitting at the dinner table or whatever, and says, I'm going to go get that motorcycle. He goes, no, you're not. And she goes, yeah, I want to ride. I'm going to go get that motorcycle. So I think he pretty much told her no, you know, it's too dangerous, whatever. So she went down, bought that motorcycle, never ridden a motorcycle in her entire life, takes off on that motorcycle, and has been riding ever since. They've been riding together on 2 different bikes. That's cool. She's so awesome. I miss some of these folks I don't see no more. But it happens to all of us. You get to a point you don't ride no more. You got different interests. It's hard to say. Or maybe they just, I don't know. It's weird. I literally don't see them no more. But she was, they were, before they got the Spyders, they were riding Harleys. She had an anniversary Sportster, and I forget which one it was, but loved it. In fact, she was gonna sell me the seat for it because they long since sold the Sportster, but still had the seat. It was a 2-up seat, and I never did end up buying it. Forget what I did. I think that was for my 1200 low. But yeah, cool people. I almost want to say one of them was a manual and one was the SE5, so I don't remember which was which. Yep, Spyders remind me of the old Honda commercials. If you guys been around long enough or you stumbled across them, Honda's motto way back in the 60s and stuff was you meet the... Well, I just took a fun... Oh look, it wants to try to save it. Oh, it's not doing anything. Anyway, I was going to say my camera locked up. That's my Hero 7. That thing I never had problems with that thing. But I brought different gear with me today, so I just threw that in my little grab bag that I brought today. Kelly and I got to do some shopping after work. And anyway, I didn't want to leave my big camera bag in the war wagon, or the battle wagon. I think I probably need to call it that. Anyway, I think I lost a ride there. That's kind of a bummer. Lord help us. They make a curb scooper for the new ones. So before I rolled this thing up here, I thought, let's hold on a second here. That thing looks pretty low. There's no way that thing would go on my bench. There's literally not a chance. So literally it renders it non-serviceable unless you wrestle around on the ground. But luckily he's in for codes. Hopefully I don't have to do anything that requires it to be up in the air. God help me. As they say, there's always more than one way to skin a cat. That kicked it up just enough to clear. So it's showing it's got air leaks, multiple codes. The customer only seen one. Yeah, it's got multiple air leak. It says it could be a cracked manifold, air leak at sensors, a bad sensor. It doesn't, I saved a file, so I got a copy of it, but it doesn't immediately come right back. So, I don't know. I'll have to do some looking. I'll just pull the initial inspection covers off, see what I can see what I can get to. That's pretty wild. That's a bunch of codes, all relating to air leaks. One of them says that shuts the engine down. So, interesting. Look at these beautiful smokeless skies. We're just now getting out of the Vancouver Mall. Absolutely breathtaking out here tonight. No sign of forest fire smoke. Look at this. Looks like it actually rained out here today. Kind of crazy clouds. Looking at things coming off the coast and heading this way. Very beautiful though. It's comfortable as heck out here. It's 66 degrees here in Toledo. Very nice. Dadgummit. I never did anything with them coats. I need to get to the map sensor that's on the left-hand side there. I'm gonna take the map sensor. That bike, all the codes were related to air leaks. It was saying, you know, a broken plenum, broken intake manifold, the throttle body not bolted to the plane, all the different, it was all air leaks, loose injectors, all kinds of stuff. But if you dug through and it said possible causes, almost every one of them pointed towards the map sensor. And a bike that new, I mean, it's got to be something weird like that. I need to see, I'm not sure where he's got lights plugged in, because he's got a bunch of accessory stuff, that glowing curb scooper and some other stuff. I'm not sure where he tapped in. I don't know when these fault codes started showing up. Was it right after he installed that stuff or what? It's weird, a bike that young to have that much, well, you know the word, that much stuff on it. So anyway, I'll probably have to pull this side panel off and see where he's got that stuff plugged in. I see where it's going down by the diag port up there, and just got to make sure he's plugged into something correctly. I pulled the battery door off to see if he hardwired it to the battery. He did not, so he's tapped into something. There is an accessory line over there, and I can't see it with the cover on to see if that's what he tapped into, but when CAN bus, rare, oddball CAN bus things pop up, it's usually some accessory installed. So I need to take a quick peek at that. It doesn't take long to get that off. But in case, I'm gonna, because one of the things it pointed at each time was that map sensor. Unless he tapped into the power port of that thing, who knows? Because they'll just poke around, find a hot wire and plug into it. Well, that's not the hot wire you plug in for accessories. Don't just randomly find a hot wire and use it. Cause yourself all kinds of troubles. But I want to have that map sensor off of this thing so I can, if I don't find anything unusual, at least I can ride it. Apparently it triggers quite often and goes into a limp mode. So, well, I guess the nice thing is a key cycle away from riding again, so it won't leave me stranded if it does it to me while I'm out and about. So I'm gonna pop that out right quick. Good Lord, what a pain in the butt. Because I don't want to move the thing. Let me turn the light on here and I'll show you where the map sensor is. It's not hard to get to. It's just where it's at. That's it right there. It's probably like a T20 or something holding that thing down. But I'll pull that thing out and bring it to work with me. Look. It's all clean underneath there. Little dusty spots here and there. Heck yeah. No rain riding or dirt roads or anything like that on it yet, although I always end up somewhere in the dirt. I just don't go fast in it. That thing's a full T30. Little stubby T30 on an easy red. Man, if you don't have an easy red wrench, you have no idea what a time and lifesaver that thing can be. There it is. A lot of connections going on in there, huh? Boy, that coupler is some kind of tight. She's locked down there, but good. There's just a hole up there where she was sitting. Everything's wet with the protective coating, the Cosmoline they spray inside there. Whether that's Cosmoline they use, I don't know, but anyway. Oh, that reminds me. Somebody made a comment. I don't know if I'd ever buy a BMW or a Can-Am Spyder. He goes, because that's the only thing, you're always fixing those things. That's the only thing you ever work on. That is the only thing I work on. I'm considered the Can-Am Spyder and BMW specialist at the store. Anything quirky or weird, I get. And if you had any idea the sheer volume of these vehicles that come through our store, I show you because it's interesting when you actually find something wrong with them. You know, that's not customer induced. That's usually what happens. But yeah, that's all I work on. So that's what I show you. That does not denote any kind of reliability problem. Trust me, if you're turning away from these because you think they're unreliable because you're watching me work on them, you are in for one huge surprise. I hope whatever else you pick it wisely, because they don't get a whole lot more meticulous and reliable as Can-Am Spyders and BMW motorcycles. Just because I show you things as I find them doesn't mean that's a reliability problem. You can do that with any store. Look at all the Hondas we sell. You know, Hondas are the most reliable thing there is. Yeah, things happen. When you just see the sheer volume of them, the ones you sell and the ones that people from all over the country come in for us to work on, you know, you're gonna see your share of things that are funky. But the ratio is super, super low. I know there's something showing warranty claims or something on BMW, and they're using that as a reliability thing. You can understand, a BMW makes a squeak or a quirk or does anything weird, they run in and file a warranty claim on it. They're very meticulous. Real high also is Hondas. You know, you buy a Civic or Accord, any little thing, they bring it in. A warranty claim gets filed. That doesn't mean it's unreliable. That just means people are really picky and they bring them in for every little thing. And that's what they do on Spyders and especially BMWs. That's like a whole nother breed that purchase those things. So yeah, because I work on them and I show you videos is not a sign of anything being unreliable. You're sadly mistaken if you think that's the truth. But anyway, I'm going to bounce. We'll grab a little one and we'll say goodbye. Well, hello there, YouTube. Definitely out here late tonight. Went to the mall and did some shopping. Man, you think malls are a thing of the past? You haven't visited Vancouver Mall.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
It was a moving.
On a Monday night? That's crazy. All the stores are just bustling. It's crazy. All the cars in the parking lot was almost full.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's nuts, man. It's crazy how certain things have come back, like, with a vengeance.
It's good, though.
Yeah, very good.
It was fun. We hadn't been to a mall in
good
Lord.
Put us both in a good mood. Last time we were in that mall was when we were getting glasses.
Yeah, and that was just there at the end and then back out. We didn't go walking around or nothing.
That's fun, shopping around. It felt like Christmas. I had Christmas songs in the back of my head on the way home.
I know, because that's usually when we go to the mall.
Yeah, but that was cool.
It was fun.
Yeah. You know, I know there's like 5 minutes of footage, so you'd already seen it by now. I'll try to put in the little Spyder ride there. If you've seen it, great. I don't know if it's worth even playing, but I don't know. That old Hero 7 locked right up on me.
Uh-oh.
That was being all weird. When I got back, I was, you know, trying to charge it and all that stuff, and it would charge for a second and turn off. I was like, I hope my Hero 7 has a bug hit me right in the face. But anyway, I hope my Hero 7 isn't croaked. I got newer ones to back it up, but my helmet's all set up for the older 5 through 7s.
Yeah, sometimes they just have brain parts.
Yep, we'll see. Anyway, I think on that, we're going to roll out on you.
Alrighty, well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give her a thumbs up, and you guys have a wonderful Tuesday or Wednesday.
Heck yeah. All right.
And we'll see you in the morning.
In the morning. Thanks for watching now.
Bye.
Bye-bye.